Well, I am here in this, it's a Saturday, so we went to Grand Lux restaurant for between the Good Friday and the Easter, whatever. And I have no idea what they're all about. I sat with the children. We had a nice time. I took a video. While we were there, there was a family that came in, and it was interesting because Lewis normally has a way with children. You know, he's Brother Claus. He's like, there's this thing of Santa Claus. And here in North Face or North America, they look like Lewis. They're the particular place where this Grand Lux event was. Nucci dressed himself. He had white and blue pinstripes with whales. I said he dressed with porpoise, but making a spoof on the word, a pun on the word. He had red suspenders on. He had a blue jean jacket. He had blue jeans, and then he had Doc Martens, and he had red suspenders. He also had a fedora, a dark gray fedora on. That's how he wanted to dress. He thought he looked like hot stuff. I don't know what else to say. So that's how he went out. I went out in all black because I'm not where I should be, but it is what it is. Linda's all in black. Lewis was dressed like a whatever in this area. And so we met with Alexander and Benjamin, and we had a meal. While we were waiting to be seated, there was a man and his wife with a baby who came by, who actually stopped to say how nice my Anthony looked, which I thought was nice. So I thanked him for that. He said I really like his, I don't know if he said dress or style. One of those words, to me at the moment, they mean the same. So we went to sit at the table, and then behind Lewis came a family. They were a mixed couple, I would say. The father, though, was very dark on the skin, and so they had a baby girl, and so she saw Lewis and she started crying. I don't know, he frightened her for some reason, not purposely frightening her, but something about. So the father actually came over and apologized, which I thought was very nice and very unusual. He just wanted, I suppose, to make sure that Lewis was not upset with him, which I greatly appreciate. And so it was the restaurant was whatever, whoever was there. And so so that was how I was able to see my children. Something did come up at dinner which was weird. My children said something about stroke, and I said to them, I go, you know what strokes and still performs? And Alexander's like, no, Mom, what? I said, a dirt bike. A dirt bike strokes and still performs. I was like, I said, as does a motorcycle, I think. I said, but a dirt bike for certain. And he said, oh, and then he got quiet. And I reminded the children, I said, you know what I discovered the other day on this whatever? I said, I discovered that there's a named public enemy. I said, he goes by this name, Chuck D. He says public enemy. He labels himself this way. He was on the television. And I said, I took a photo of it. I was like, and I did what I do, but and my son Benjamin was like, no. And I was just, are you making fun of me? And Alex, so I showed them, and they both said I looked like the same thing. I said, I do? I said, what, serious? I mean, I don't know. So that was my children's reaction. I do not know. It's star 1978, star 8378. It's Earth, solar system, Milky Way universe. Galaxy is broken and it's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361. Lewis and I also had a thing, whatever. I know that the waiter noticed about the word asta. I'm like, no, Lewis, in Greek it means stop. And he's like, no, it means like tomorrow or we'll see again or something like that. I go, yes, in Spanish, but in Greek it means stop. And so I was like, so that's it. We exchanged words. I kept quiet. If the children heard, I want them to know the truth. I don't want them to be misled. There are two ways to say it. It is not whatever. So it was said. It's April 16th, 2022. I'm back in Bayside Station within this